Hello, everybody. This is your main man, Keith, here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Monday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today, we are in week 15 of our Madden NFL 24 Create a Player franchise series for the Rhamondre Jefferson series. It has been at least 2 months since I last uploaded a YouTube channel on this channel. Been really busy a lot and stuff. I've been working a lot of hours, so never really had the whole downtime to do what I love a lot, is just to make YouTube videos for you guys. So week 15 playoff picture rises. We are in the number one seed for our Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. So our projected Super Bowl opponent will most likely be the Dallas Cowboys once we get there. So it's going to be a very anticipating season, I would have to say, for the most part. But we just got to finish this part of the regular season, and then we got to get into the regular season. So without further ado, we'll see you guys at the intro.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
All right, so now here we are at kickoff time here in Indianapolis, Indiana. So the roof is closed at Lucas Oil Stadium, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are ready to kick this one off. So the Indianapolis Colts are going to be ready to return this one, and they returned it pretty fairly down around the 35-yard line. So this is now going to be a 1st and 10 for the Indianapolis Colts. Anthony Richardson will be stepping up onto the field for the first time in this game, ready to throw some passes and score some touchdowns for Indianapolis. So they're going to throw this one out to the receiver. Minkah Fitzpatrick takes him down to the ground, loses about a yard on that play. So that's 2nd down and 11. So the Steelers have just been dominating so much in this regular season, and now Alex Highsmith gets the sack, first one of the game for the defense, and it is already now 3rd down and 17. Anthony Richardson does not want Indianapolis to suffer a 4th down, and they just did with that incomplete pass. So 4th and 17, looks like Patrick Peterson, the former Arizona Cardinals secondary, will be ready to return. And as of April 29th of 24, he is listed as a free agent. Don't know what other teams picked him up as of right now. So we're actually just going to run the football with Najee Harris. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Kenny Pickett is going to hand this off to Najee Harris, and the Alabama product. Harris gets about a gain of 11 yards, so that is just tremendous there on that play. So we're going to use a vertical Y stroke pass play, and I'm stepping back to pass with Kenny Pickett. So we're going to throw this one out to Rhamondre Jefferson, the Akron, Ohio native, just breaking some tackles and gets it down to the 24-yard line. So this is now a 1st down and 10 for the Steelers. So Kenny Pickett, he's going to hand this off to Najee Harris. So he's going to use a juke move there, and he actually gets a substantial gain, about 9 yards, so just a yard away from getting that 1st down. And clearly we are in the red zone, which is one good thing along the lines here. So I use a juke. I get stopped, gain of 8 yards on that play. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Will the Pittsburgh Steelers score their first touchdown of the game on this drive? Not on first and goal, but it's nice if you do it on first and goal anyway. So we're out for the game. Couple of these players. So second and goal, I'm handing this off to Najee Harris. And Harris, he's just stumbling. Third and goal, just a yard away from being in the end zone. So about minute 35 left in the first quarter. Steelers are going to take their first touchdown with Najee Harris, and it will be 7-0 Pittsburgh, 1 yard run on that play. All right, so first down and 10, we're on defense, and the Colts caught the ball, got it knocked out of their possession, and the Steelers now do have a fumble recovery. So it looks like that we now have possession of the football, first down and 10. Unfortunately, the Colts did get their first turnover of the game, but we got Najee Harris. He's going to break one tackle for Pittsburgh, going to get another one, get steps out of bounds, and it is now at the 13-yard line. So basically, we're going to be on offense just for a little while more until we get another touchdown. So I get to use a juke move and break some tackles. And do I get it in? Not necessarily, but I do at least get a second and 1. So I'm going to run it with Harris again. So get it into the end zone, touchdown Steelers. And we are now going to be up 15-0. So I'm hoping that we can actually... the shotgun formation. I wanted to run the ball. So if we don't get this in, oh well, at least we're up by a certain amount of points and winning this game pretty fairly. And we are up 15-0 against the Indianapolis Colts. And we are actually going to take a break. We'll see you in the second quarter. All right, so we're at the end of the first quarter here at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. And the Steelers are up 15-0 over the Indianapolis Colts. So they're going to step back to pass. And that turns out to be an incompletion there. So Anthony Richardson is not doing so hot in this one, as he's throwing more incompletions than completed passes. So I just want to do a fair catch just to be safe. And we get it down at the 23. So I'm thinking we're just going to use a passing play, or I might actually run it with Kenny Pickett. So I use the juke move there. And do I get the first down? They say yes, I do. So I get a first down on that play. So I think I'm going to use a vertical Y shake pass play. So Kenny Pickens, he is the main receiver for this play. So I'm going to actually throw it out to him. And it turns out that it's going to be an incomplete pass. So this was a second down and 10. So second down and 10. Kenny Pickett, number 8. Looks like he's going to be scrambling. I think I'm going to throw this one out to Pickens. I would think this is Pickens. So I do, in fact, get a first down on that play. So first and 10 from the 47-yard line. 3:55 to go in the first half. Ramondre Jefferson with the reception. Does he actually get this in? Touchdown Steelers. All right, so we are blitzing here on defense. First down and 10 from the 24-yard line. Anthony Richardson going to hand it off to the running back. And he's only had three rushes and not really a whole lot of yards. So he's not in the negative nor positive side of the football. Like 0 is just a neutral number. Now he gains about 5 yards, so that's a first down. So the Steelers are ready to play some zone defense. So Indianapolis stepping back to pass. And Anthony Richardson, he's only thrown for 6 yards, so not so great of a performance for him so far today. But he needs to step up to the plate, throw some more yardage, and have some more receivers on hand and such. So Indianapolis gets a first down on that play. So we're pretty close to the 2-minute warning here in Indianapolis. So Colts offense is near halfway from the field, and it looks like they're going to run it, and that is going to be a 2nd down and 3. So this might be the final snap before the 2-minute warning does occur. So they're going to actually hand this off to the running back, and first down. All right, it is 2nd down and 26. So Anthony Richardson got sacked for a loss of about 6 yards on that play. And now it's 3rd and 24. So the Colts need to step it up here because we can't have slackers out on that field. So slacking off is not acceptable in many standards. So they're going to run it. And it is now going to be a 4th down and 4th and 27 for Indianapolis, and now they gotta have to punt this one away. And it looks like we're gonna be ready to return with Patrick Peterson. I don't think we're gonna return it for very much, so I'm hoping that Indy doesn't get a safety. And we were lucky enough that Indianapolis did not get a safety, so we're going to actually run the football so we could avoid Indianapolis getting a 2-point safety. So 2-point safeties really don't do very much in football, but the team that ends up scoring a safety is more prone to losing the game because touchdowns matter, field goals matter, safeties matter, but they're not as big as people expect it to be. So it's a rarity to find 2-point safeties in football. So, and wow, Najee Harris stumbling there, but we're going to take this time out, and it is already now 23-0 here in Indianapolis. So I'm thinking we're probably going to use the verticals passing play, and then 8 seconds left in the first half. Steelers don't get the first down, but we are up at least 23-0. All right, so 23-0 here in Pittsburgh. Take that back. 23-0 here in Lucas Oil Stadium, and the Steelers are now ready to return this second half, and it looks like we don't return it for a touchdown. That would have been cool, but it's now at the 26-yard line, so we're going to actually run the ball with Najee Harris more until we get into the red zone at least, just to give some familiarity. So 2nd down and 3. Colts are down by 23. So we're at the 35, so about 4 minutes left and 30 seconds remain in the third quarter. Najee Harris has to have at least 100 yards rushing in this game. Last episode against the New England Patriots, the Colts' rival, he had 336. So I will guarantee you this, that Najee Harris will be and it looks like this. I think this is going to be a touchdown, and it will be 30-0 Pittsburgh Steelers lead. All right, so 1st down and 10. And oh snap, I think we recovered the fumble, but I don't think we're going to return it for very much. Quan Alexander, the former Tampa Bay Buccaneers linebacker, gets that fumble recovery, and the Colts now already have 2 turnovers in this game, which is hard to believe. And I don't think, when we saw the playoff picture, I didn't think that they would be playoff material, so Tennessee technically has their spot. So we're going to run it with Harris, and we get a first down and 10. So 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Steelers, we're going to use this stick nod pass play. And number 84, Ramondre Jefferson, will he at least get a first down? Not necessarily, but we got lots of time left. Stick nod vertical, 44-yard line, 2nd down and 10. And it's roughly 2:30 in the afternoon on a Monday, and I'm just enjoying it. So now, Ramondre Jefferson gets a touchdown for the Steelers, and this is now going to roughly be 37-0 here in Lucas Oil Stadium. So we are just destroying the Colts and shutting them out. So I think they might get eliminated after. If they lose this game, they might get eliminated. So ever say never. All right, so now this is going to be a 1st down and 10. So they're going to actually run it with the running back, and that is a gain of about 4 on that play. So they're at the 38. Pittsburgh has just been dominating on offense this whole time along. We have not had any defensive touchdowns. So Anthony Richardson is lucky enough to have not thrown any INTs, because I would have brought his passer rating down low enough. So with his low passer rating, it can't be lowered as much. So 3rd down and 6. And he gets pressured down, 4th down and 6. So I jumped a little bit and went offside, so looks like there will be a flag on the play, and it appears that Patrick Peterson will return. I think that they might just simply accept the fact that they will have to punt again. They're going to have to punt again. And 4th and 1. And it looks like that it is going to be and I hope I don't get tackled there. And unfortunately, I do. So it is a 2-point safety for the Indianapolis Colts. So we were trying to return a punt, recovered the ball, but then got tackled in our own end zone. So you know what the outcome of a 2-point safety is? And now we got possession of the football just to make up for it. So 2 points still count for the Indianapolis Colts. So we just can't have that mistake made again. So hope we don't allow any more teams to get 2-point safeties. And look at this. Najee Harris just going to run it. Does he get it in? The ball is in the end zone, so the answer is a yes, sirree. So this is now going to be 44-2, Steelers lead. All right, so now 1:11 left in the 3rd quarter, and Anthony Richardson, he's getting pounded by the minute, and that is a loss of 16 on the play. Cole Holcomb, the former Washington Redskins linebacker, makes the sack, though. Great job that time by the defense. And lucky enough for the Colts, they were lucky enough. And TJ Watt, he's going to get a defensive touchdown on this play. So it is now going to be 50-2. So we're going to try to make a 2-point conversion, get that touchdown in, and we'll see you guys in the 4th quarter. We're going to take a break because we had scored a defensive touchdown. All right, so now this is going to be a 1st and 10. We're from the 31-yard line. I'm thinking about throwing this pass, and it is incomplete. So 2nd down and 10 for the Steelers, and we're at the 34-yard line. Kenny Pickett steps back, and I'm thinking about throwing this out to Ramondre Jefferson. He just keeps dropping the football. 3rd down and 10. I can't be giving up enough. And he gets a reception, which is good. Jefferson gets the 1st down anyway. So I'm thinking about using a passing play on Najee Harris. So I just hand it out to him. I think this would be counted for as a reception for Harris, but when we do the statistics, we'll guarantee that he did at least have 1 to 2 receptions at the time of the game. So he's going to slant that out. But does he get the first down? 3rd and 1, not quite, but we're going to take the W on the road. 52-2. We won big. Only mistake we've really made was that 2-point safety in the 3rd quarter. But it's now 4th down and 5, so I cannot be giving up enough. And I'm just going to go for a field goal attempt here. Actually, it's going to be a fake one. So Mitch Trubisky actually does get the 1st and goal. So Steelers were very fortunate enough to at least get a 4th down conversion. So Ramondre Jefferson gets a reception and the Steelers take a touchdown. And it is now going to be 59-2. So we'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. All right, so it is now 1st down and 10. So Anthony Richardson, he's going to throw a pass, and that is going to be short of a 1st down, 2nd down and 1. So I think that it's going to be Anthony Richardson. I would have loved to see an interception, but no. 3rd down and 1. And it's at the 41, so they're going to throw that pass. It is 4th down and 1. So they're going to try to convert here. So sorry if I got a little jumpy there, but it's an offsides penalty, so they'll definitely accept and have it as a 1st down. So it's going to be an offsides call, and it's going to be on TJ Watt. So it's going to be a 36-yarder, so we're going to use his own coverage on 1st down and 10. So I think 1st and 10 from the 35, and they're going to throw this one out to the running back. So that's going to be a 1st down. Colts don't have a whole lot of time left to score their 1st touchdown of the game, but they had all this time, but they threw incompletions and not read their receivers. So they lost quite a bit of fumbles. Only one was recorded for a touchdown. Now, speaking of a fumble, we get the recovery. So 1:01 left to go in the 4th quarter. So it looks like I'm just going to run it with Harris till the game is over. So he'll have at least anywhere from 150 to 200 yards rushing by the end of the game. So he's going to get it down around the 40-yard line. So I like using the 26 duo run play. So 30 seconds are left in this one. So we're going to actually juke, run the ball, and get stopped down at the 5-yard line. So that's at the 38. So not a whole lot of time left. I'm just going to run it. And he's going to break one tackle, get stopped there, down at the 23. End of the game, Steelers win it 59-2 over the Indianapolis Colts. All right, Kenny Pickett, 7 for 12, 172 yards, 3 touchdowns on the day. Anthony Richardson, he only had about 101 yards, 65%. I mean, he did a little bit better, but Pickett had 3 touchdowns overall. Najee Harris, he had roughly 288 rushing yards, so that's just a surpriser there. 288. Trey Sermon, he had no touchdowns, and Kenny Pickett ran only once just to get a 1st down. Ramondre Jefferson, 152 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns on the day. And he was the only Steelers player to have scored touchdowns offensively, receiving-wise. So Alex Highsmith had 2 sacks. Kwity Paye had 1. Cole Holcomb had 1 sack. Minkah Fitzpatrick had a sack. Interceptions, there were no interceptions today. Frank Gehry, but I think we'll definitely have one within the last few games of the regular season. So we're going to do no kickoff return, no punt return. So Kenny Pickett and the Steelers win the game. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next episode.